today's video, I thought I'd give you a little bit of insight into my kind of holiday clothes packing, and I've kind of done really well this time in that I've kind of organised my suitcase into sections, and I've kind of considered a few different little tips that I think are really handy. So for example, as you'll see in the footage in a minute, I always like to wear matching underwear. It's kind of my thing. I just love having matching underwear, and what ends up happening when I usually go away is I end up taking, like, 12 bras and 12 pairs of knickers because I always want the matching ones. So what I did was I just bought 2 plain black bras and a couple of the packs of black knickers from Primark, because even if they're just for the holiday, I don't care. They were like £2.50, and they save a lot of room, the little packs, so you don't have knickers kind of scattered everywhere, folded into the little packs. Really convenient for traveling, so I love that. And the other thing is doing little things like taking a kind of duster bag to put your dirty underwear in, because I was at the airport once, this is a true story, and some woman's suitcase had opened as it was coming out, and all her dirty underwear was scattered all over the conveyor belt, and she looked so embarrassed, and ever since then it's made me really paranoid. So I always like to take a little kind of duster bag to put my dirty underwear in. I just think it kind of saves it when you haven't got the facilities to wash them. I've taken quite a few clothes, different kind of options, and I've kind of thought out of outfits and how they're going to go together as well. Mostly kind of dresses and that kind of thing that are just very easy to throw on. There's a lot of maxi dresses and that kind of thing, and I've just organised it in a way that I think is kind of very room effective. But if you've got any tips, then that will be really handy. I'm not sure when I'm going to put this video up. I might have already gone, I might not. I'll try and get it up before I go so I can kind of make any adjustments if you've got any suggestions. But I hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you soon. So here we have my packed suitcase, and I've just got a few little tips and tricks and that kind of thing that I like to use when packing that I thought that I would share with you. So it's kind of one of those suitcases that's got compartments there, and I like to kind of keep things really sort of dense, because I feel it prevents things from moving. So I've got my straighteners in here. These are the Cloud 9 straighteners, and I always put them into this little case to protect them. Really important. Then my clothes are all on this side here, so this pile, this little middle pile, and this pile here is just all clothes. So I really kind of like to keep that kind of very densely packed, as I said. Then here I've got a little bag. I've got the Rebecca Minkoff bag that I'm going to take for the evening time, which looks like this. So I've just got that laying flat there. Then in this kind of metallic bag I've got all my bikinis, and I just think it's a nice way to store them, to keep them kind of tidy and that kind of thing. So all my bikinis are kind of in their sets in this bag right here. And then if I move this bag, in here I have my beach bag packed. Now what I always used to do was travel with my beach bag as my hand luggage, but I've decided that that's not necessary. So in here I have also packed my hairdryer and all the stuff that I need to kind of go in my beach bag, all in this kind of lying flat. Keeps everything really organised. Then in here I've got my makeup bag, and I'll do a full kind of video of what I'm taking with me in here. So that's my makeup bag. And then in here I've got my bathroom bag, and this is kind of one of those standing up bags, so it's really good because things don't tend to leak that way as much. And I've just got that kind of lying down there. Same goes for the makeup bag, so everything's kind of lying down, so it's kind of really conveniently squished, if that makes sense. Then the top area here, as I said, I'm really funny about my underwear always matching. So what I did was I just bought a couple of plain black bras, and then some plain, you can see how much they were, £2.50, just plain black knickers from Primark. Even if I never wear them again, doesn't matter, they were like £2. A flannel, I always think that's nice to take an extra flannel with you, because you always wonder if there will be one. I've got this little Rebecca Minkoff kind of little bag that the handbag came in, and I like to take these to store your dirty underwear in. I know a lot of people like to kind of just put them in their suitcase, or kind of not worry about it, or even rinse them there. I usually do rinse them there, but if I don't get a chance to, I saw a woman once who had all her underwear kind of fly out of her suitcase as it was coming out, and that really scarred me for life. So I always like to make sure it's all in there, so that's empty and waiting. Razor, hair mousse, just things that couldn't fit into the top bit. And then in this compartment here, which is the top of the suitcase, in here I have just got my flip-flops. So my Havaiana flip-flops are in here. And then in this little compartment here are just the rest of the shoes I'm taking. So I've just got these kind of wedges from New, well, kind of they're not really a wedge, are they, from New Look, and some little flat sandals. And I've also got a big flat kind of folded shopping bag for in case I want to bring stuff back and I haven't got enough weight allowance in my suitcase. All this suitcase came in exactly 20 kilos, which is perfectly fine. Coming back, I'm flying with British Airways, so I've got an extra 3 kilos coming back, which is fantastic. And then I made sure to weigh my suitcase before I went. You can just get one of these little weighing things anywhere, really, really inexpensive. And if I need to, I can always put something in the boys' suitcase, but I like to just make sure that mine's okay first. So that's kind of my little tips for packing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was just a very short thing, but I thought I'd share it with you anyway, and I hope you'll have a great day.